The question of how to secure the southern border has become a key issue in this year's presidential election.
And it's an issue that you, the viewers, chose as one of your most important in this year's election as part of our Pennsylvania's Choice series. Fox 43's James Corrigan joining us again this evening and tells us how the implications of the border are certainly being felt here in Pennsylvania.
Well, Evan, the border has become a 50-state issue, and it's partly due to concerns over drug trafficking. Law enforcement in one county here in south central Pennsylvania say they're on the front lines of the battle against trafficking, and they say the root cause of the problem is far from home. The fight against drugs is contested in every county in every state in America. And in Cumberland County, that fight lately has come from another enemy, thousands of miles away.
It was very obvious that the methamphetamine was not the methamphetamine from the 90s and the 2000s.
Kenny Hassinger is the chief of the Cumberland County Drug Task Force, which is currently carrying out Operation Speed Bump to arrest dealers of methamphetamine. What they've found is that the drugs are not being made here in Pennsylvania.
Methamphetamine traditionally in Pennsylvania was home cooked. It was clear to all the officers that the methamphetamine was being imported into our county, into our state.
It is stuff that is definitely coming from outside the United States, most likely from Mexico.
District Attorney Sean McCormack says the influx his office is seeing in Operation Speed Bump is part of a wider trend.
A few years ago, everybody was talking about fentanyl and heroin. Then you started seeing fentanyl in other drugs, cocaine, even marijuana sometimes. Right now what we're seeing is an influx or kind of a resurgence of the methamphetamine.
It comes as encounters at the border between officers and illegal immigrants or asylum seekers reached record highs of above 2 million in each of the last 2 years and topped 300,000 in a month for the first time back in December. The number has dropped significantly in the past several months, going down 55% since executive action was taken by President Biden in early June. But local law enforcement continues to see drugs arrive in Pennsylvania from smugglers across the border. Operation Speed Bump has seen 55 arrest warrants given for drug traffickers in Cumberland County. And McCormack and Hassinger believe that controlling the southern border is the key to curtailing the flow of drugs into the area.
We see fentanyl being packaged into compressed pills. They look just like Adderall. They look like Ritalin. Kids are taking them, not realizing it's fentanyl, and we're having overdoses. Those aren't being produced in a mom and pop lab or in a residence in Carlisle Borough. They're being shipped into our state.
It should not be treated as a political issue. It should be treated as a security issue because it really is something that's endangering the security of our communities.
Now, tomorrow, the Pennsylvania's Choice series will continue with Marshall Keeley's look at the issue of energy. And throughout the week, we will cover the economy, crime, and abortion as voters get ready to head to the polls with those issues on their minds.
James Corrigan, thank you so much.